Well, we're a production company that's been around for about 10 years, founded by Daniel Cross. Most of his films have had to do with homelessness. And so the theme of inequality really comes through in almost every production we do. Inequality, or the right to express yourself, and also first-person testimonials or first-person filmmaking. Yeah, actually, the director, Yang Chang, was a former student of Daniel's, and we first started working on the project about 5 years ago. And it's basically a project that the director went up on a cruise up the Yangtze River and saw something to him that was just so absurd that he had to make a film about it. So we've tried many different approaches about it, and what really came down to the fact that you have a luxury cruise boat going up one of the most sacred rivers in all of the world to the world's biggest dam. And so we follow characters. The father is a coolie. He carries the baggages to the boat, and the daughter goes to work on the cruise boat as a apprentice, like a waitress. But so she learns basically the ways of the West, and she learns how to behave around Western tourists. And the father stays at home while the house gets flooded as the water rises up 175 meters to create the dam. We did about 4 or 5 different shoots there, and we went back and forth a few times. The most recent trip, the main production shoot, I did not go because we had an all Chinese crew. Our cinematographer was from Beijing. His name is Wan Xiqing, one of the best Chinese documentary filmmakers. And because we did that because we shot under the radar. We had no permission. So we couldn't have we couldn't have foreigners go and ask questions.
How did you get this up close to family? How did you build trust with the family?
Well,
What was the process like?
we did a lot of finding people who were interested, but the main thing was the people who this was happening to were really keen on having their stories told. They were like, as soon as some people, we would meet them and they'd say, okay, I'm calling everybody in my village and we're all going to sit down in front of the camera and give a testimonial, and you take it to Beijing TV, to Chongqing TV, and tell them what's going on here because nobody cares. So it wasn't a question of access, it was a question of they really wanted it broadcast.